Mr. Garage here, and today we're going to be looking at the thermals on the new 1150 series Pit Boss. Now this is a very wide smoker, so there's probably going to be quite a bit of temperature difference between the far left side and right side. So let's take a look at what those numbers are. Do you remember a smoker has a fire pot in the middle and the heat comes up? It's got a large plate in there that's actually angled that directs airflow, and it really does its best to try to keep heat even across the entire grate. But they never actually do that very well. So let me show you the probes. So this is what we have going on with the probes. I got 3 new probes kind of just staggered in here, and they've been cooking a little bit. And we are monitoring. Screen's kind of strobing a little bit, but we're monitoring. And we're going to kind of see where those end up. Now I've had the grate open while I'm doing videos, so I'm not sure if it's going to even out on these 3 probes or if it's going to remain really hot on the right side. Now the number 1 probe that's at 235 right now is to the far left. The number 2 is at 276, that's dead center middle. And the number 3 is to the far right, or to the right on the grill, and that's going to be at 323 right now. Let's see how those average out. And to make sure we're not getting fake numbers, I'm going to grab my FLIR thermal imaging camera. We're going to take a look at the barrel and actually see if the barrel also tells us that there is a large temperature difference between the left and right side. This is more for kind of just a helping hand to you guys, so you understand how your smoker is going to perform. So if you say throw on a big brisket or something, you can put the point all the way to the right, which would be the hotter side, and put the flat towards the left, or you'll actually know how your grill is going to respond temperature wise. So anyways, let's let these settle, and let me get out my FLIR, and then let's take a look and see if these numbers end up matching up. So we'll talk to you in a minute. Alright guys, so we've got 278 on the left, we're at 313 in the middle after it settled, and 345 on the right. That doesn't bother me. This is a wide grill. I get it. This will help me when I go to place different meats and different foods in this grill. This will help me determine where to place said foods. Depending on the temperature I want, I'll know the temperature spread. Now, let me grab my thermal imaging camera and let's see if it matches kind of what I'm seeing on the temperature probes kind of spread out on that middle rack on the grill. So let's see what that looks like. Alright guys, so we are looking at the FLIR right now on this 1150 Pit Boss. And on the outside, on the metal, I'm seeing 220 degrees. So the best way to do this is we're just going to go to the far left and we're going to walk across to the right and see if we get that temperature swing like the probes are showing us. So let's run over here. Whoop, a little bit too far. Okay, to the left, I've got 208 degrees. And so I'm just going to kind of sidestep here. 208, we're at 220. Let's sidestep a little more. Let's get over to the right. And I'm at 230. So at least on the metal, it's definitely showing me that there is a temp swing. Not near as drastic as the probes are showing, but that's kind of what it is. So let's open the smoker and take a look to see if we got similar temperature swing. So real quick, let's see here. So on the left grate, we got about 250. And we're going to move over to the more center of the grate. Oops, here we go. We're in the 260 range here. And the lid's been open for a second, so it's kind of cooling a little bit. And last, let's get over here. And we're showing right about 300. So you can see the temp swing at the grate itself. So yeah, we definitely have a temperature difference going from the left to the right. And that wraps up this video. I hope that helps some of you guys. It definitely will help with choosing where you're going to place items, like where you're going to put baked potatoes, where you're going to put some veggies, where you're going to put meats or large racks of ribs or brisket or something like that. It's going to help you with choosing your placement in the grill. Like obviously if I had a large brisket, I'm not going to throw it in with the point to the left. I'm going to throw it in with the point to the right. That just kind of helps you out. So anyways, knowledge is power, so the more you know, the better you can cook on this thing. So I wish it was perfectly even across the grate, but that's just not going to happen with the way these pellet smokers are set up. But again, I hope it helps you guys. I will catch you later.